Copy YouTube. The title gonna say it all. The title says it all. So if you don't want to know what I'm about to say, or if you already seen it and you're watching it, big problem. But if you didn't watch the fight and you don't want to be spoiled by the fight, then don't watch this video. Cause honestly, I gotta say it. We all know Pacquiao was going to beat Shane Mosley. Pacquiao won the fight in the 12th round by decision. The only big exciting thing about this fucking fight was fucking Pacquiao knocking out fucking Shane Mosley in the 3rd round. Knocked him on his ass. But my problem with this fucking fight was very boring, very dull. I'm gonna say it like that. This fight was not up to par to me. Alright? Where did Shane Mosley get when he fought fucking Floyd Mayweather? When he was digging in his ass, when he was knocked out Floyd Mayweather? Where the fuck was he at? Honestly. Pacquiao too. Where the fuck was he at? Honestly, like real talk. I went to a fucking a fucking fight party and shit just for this. This whole bout was very boring, very dull. Like this shit was it was like what the fuck ever. It was not up to par to me. The only thing even remotely good about this whole fucking fight was the fact round 3 when Pacquiao knocked Shane on his ass. Alright? Now, I think they did count Shane knocking out Pacquiao, but it wasn't even a knockout because fucking Sugar Shane fucking pushed Pacquiao on his ass. Seriously. He wasn't no knockout, wasn't no punch to the face. He shoved him and made him fall. So technically it was either a push or a slip, where you want to call it. Pacquiao near me never got knocked out at all in that fucking fight. Now, I think they counted it as a knockout, but it wasn't a knockout. Alright? There was not the most bloodiest bout you ever seen in boxing. Not the most brutal. You know what I mean? It was whatever. It was mediocre. Because number one, why else made it mediocre? Shane was really fighting like a bitch. That's how I gotta say it. This fight to me was so much disappointing out the ass that it was like, what the fuck was I really looking at? Shane barely threw any fucking punches at all. Like, he barely threw any fucking thing. Since round 1, he backed up and ran out his ass like a bitch. That's how I say it. He just kept running, kept moonwalking away from him. Man, he was trying to fucking box like Muhammad Ali and couldn't even fucking do it. Like I said, now some people say it was the respect value of the whole fucking fight. Some people will say that. Some people say, Sugar Shane was fucking, he respected Pacquiao's power, so he didn't really want to come in on him how he did with fucking Floyd. I respect somebody fucking saying that, but I gotta disagree a little bit because if you talk all that bullshit in the press conference, you talked all that shit before the whole fucking fight, kept saying Pacquiao never fought nobody like me. I'm a skilled fighter. I'm a veteran fighter. He ain't never fight nobody on my caliber. Then okay, show the fuck up then, because he ain't show up at all. That's how bad this fucking fight was. This fight was fucking horrible. I'm like really gotta say that fight was just pathetic. Alright, now people probably gonna watch this fight next week when it's fucking free, like everybody will do it, I understand, I respect that. How people watch the shit, week after the fact. Of course you all gonna hear about anyway who won the fight, but of course you wanna see it for yourself. You're gonna see this for yourself, this fight, when you do see it. It was mediocre. I'm beyond disappointed in the whole bout. Number one, I understand, the respect value between both fucking fighters, but some point across the line, somebody gotta draw the line, like, go fuck this shit. I'm gonna get my ass beat. Let me wake the fuck up and get in the fucking beast mode and wanna do something. Shane never showed up to the fucking fight at all. It looked like he didn't give a shit. Honestly. It was so bad the fucking fight, like I said, at the end of the fucking fight, he walking around with an ice pack on his fucking face, like, damn, that's how bad his face was. It was barely swollen. You see his eyes, his cheeks, his lip was fucking swollen. And like I said, you see his fucking face was swollen because how fucking Pacquiao was digging in his ass. But the whole thing was, this fight was just very, very, very disappointing. Like, this fight to me really made me angry. And I'm not gonna, me personally, if I was Floyd, really, I'll probably laugh at that whole fucking bout. I'll either laugh, either say, Mosley, you need to retire. You're a bum. Let it go. Retire right now. You're 39. Fucking retire. Or if he was looking at Pacquiao like, Pacquiao, you couldn't even fucking finish off fucking Sugar Shane. What makes you think you gonna fucking want to fight me? Now, I understand everybody want to see the Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather fight, but with that kind of fight, I'm like, man, I'm gonna beat the shit out of fucking Packy. He might well fucking fight Packy now at this fucking point. For not being a bitch when I want to fight him. We don't talk about that. But I'm just saying, to me, this fight was just very upsetting. Honestly. So, like I said, it went 12 rounds. Packy won in the fucking fight. Shane lose by decision. Like I said, Shane, he was no fucking no-show to the whole fucking battle. Like, that whole fucking fight, threw no punches, did nothing, but run on his ass. That's what it was. So, King D won.